Hello, everybody. I'm Jackie K. Cooper here with
Amber Howell. We're back.
And it is Tell All Tuesday.
That's right.
And I'm still thinking about the local movie Midnight. I did do. You asked me to ask people whether they were going to have another screening of it, and they said they were working.
They're working on it.
Nothing to report. Yet. But Jacob Takis, who is my friend who got me involved and invited me to see it, I have an interview with him that's been posted on my YouTube channel, and I get the backstory of, how the movie came to be made.
Yeah, and that's up. They can see that now. It's
already up and it's posted. But what was funny was we talked about your cousin.
My cousin.
Levy.
Is that how he referred to him?
No. But they cast somebody in the lead role. And then they decided he wasn't right.
So they went with
And they cast another person. And they said he wasn't right. And then they talked to Hannah Kemp. Is that her name?
I think so.
I think so too. And because she had been cast as a girl, and they said, we need somebody to play your brother. And she knew Levi, and she suggested him, and he came in and auditioned and got the part.
Just knocked out of the park.
Yep. All those
meant to be.
Non-related to Eugene's kicked in.
Kicked right on in.
But it's a good interview. I'm still excited about the fact that the movie was made here.
Yeah.
In Middle Georgia, and people from Middle Georgia,
and it was of really good quality.
And do you remember? Yes. And talking about quality, do you remember my interview with Leroy Coons?
Yeah, that wasn't too long ago. Maybe a few months ago.
No.
Has it been like
a year ago?
Really?
Mm-hmm. It was a vampire movie about priests and vampires, and it was really good.
Has it been that long?
It was called Deliver Us. Well, yeah, but he sent me clips of his new movie. He's got a new movie coming out. I'm so excited for it. It's called The Devil's Fruit.
So is he likes the dark?
Well, this is more of that was vampires, but this is more of like maybe an espionage thriller.
Okay.
Yeah. It's shot over 7 continents.
Wow.
And, and it's got that, Leroy's movies, I've only seen one, but Leroy's movie and this one have that professional look to them. It's just a sheen almost.
The cinematography is really good.
Yes. And I think he wrote this one and he directed, and he's going to star in it, and they're going to start trying to get it into some festivals.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And it was real nice when he wrote. He said, I want to send this to you because I want you to be my good luck charm like you were on the other one.
Yes.
And I did love the other one.
Yeah.
And, I'm
looking forward to this
all
one.
excited about it. Yeah.
And
Vivian Kerr, who I interviewed last week, I think it was posted on my YouTube channel, who wrote, directed, and starred in a movie called Scrap, sent me a link to her new movie. Seance.
Have you watched it?
I haven't watched it yet.
It's on your list for this week.
It's on my list.
It's on your list.
Yeah.
He's booked and busy with all of
I'm
his
seriously,
movies.
I have, and then with all that going on, Walker the intern came home from college.
We did.
And he and I filmed our top 10 list.
Which is, by the time this is going up,
they can
already
see it.
up.
You can already go to YouTube because I think it came out this past Sunday.
Right.
And it was so much fun.
Yeah. Jackie won't tell me what his list was, so I'm going to have to watch that.
She's going to have to watch.
With all of you guys. We're going to have to find out together.
Yeah.
I
just, somebody wrote in, was talking about how much they enjoyed our conversations. I love hearing from people. This guy wrote me and said, would you let me know when Midnight is on streaming?
Yeah.
So he said, I live in Indiana, so I can't see it.
I hope it does get to streaming.
I just love hearing from people.
Yeah.
The other day I got an email, it was a text or something, and it was from somebody in Brazil.
Brazil?
Yeah.
We have friends all over the globe.
It is amazing.
Yeah. We've had people write in from Australia before.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
They're everywhere.
just, but anyway, having Walker, I think, wants to be a critic.
Like you.
And I can see him doing it.
Yeah.
I really, really can.
Yeah.
And, because I said, how are your classes going? Because he's majoring in journalism, minoring in film. And,
so he has the credentials.
Yeah. And I said, what are you going to do with all that? And he said, maybe be a critic.
I hope he does that.
And I think, he's got the personality, he's got the looks, he's got the knowledge. I mean, he can just rattle stuff off.
Yeah. And that reminds me.
What does that remind you of?
Do you know that on your Instagram page, we have a highlight that lives on your page all the time?
What do you mean the highlight lives on my page?
I see how this is going to not make any sense to Jackie, but remember, there's a button on your page that explains your movie rating technique. Did you know that?
We printed something like that one time.
It's their graphics. And did you know that?
Did you do it?
I did do it.
Look at you.
It's been up there for like 4 years.
No. That was when you were young. And
that was when I had a bunch of time.
Let me just put this stuff up there. I've got hours to spend on
I had so much time to do it. I'll have to show you afterwards. Okay. But if anybody's curious, you can go to Jackie's Instagram page and find his movie rating technique and why he scores movies certain
Because
scores.
One of the things that Walker and I talked about in the show was, I'm not saying these are the best filmed, best acted, whatever.
These are things that you enjoyed.
These are movies that were the 10 best movies that I enjoyed.
Right.
And Walker said his was the same way.
Yeah.
Because you can appreciate, and that goes through your mind when you're watching a film, the cinematography, the sound, the editing.
The score.
The score, very important.
Yeah.
But it's the overall effect.
Enjoyment. Yeah.
There is a movie out now, and I guess it would be up by now, called Suze.
Okay.
And it's just a quirky film. The main character is played by Michaela Watkins, who you probably never heard of, but she was on a show on television called The Unicorn with Walton Goggins. I love that show. But anyway, she plays a woman. She's divorced. She has a daughter graduating from high school, and the daughter has a boyfriend who's kind of a slacker. He's not graduating. They're the same age. He's not graduating because he's kind of skipped school and done whatever. But her daughter goes off to school and breaks up with a boyfriend, and he attempts suicide.
Oh.
And so the mother finds out about it, and the daughter asks her. She said, I kind of feel guilty. Could you go check on him? So she goes to the hospital, and the father's there, and the mother's out of the picture, and says, I've got to go out of town, and I don't think it's safe to leave him at home by himself since he's tried this. Would you let him move in with you, and you take care of him for 2-3 weeks tops?
The ex-girlfriend's mom?
The ex-girlfriend's mom.
Okay. And
the relationship that builds between those two characters is so much fun.
What an interesting storyline.
It is. It's really different.
Is that on streaming?
It's on streaming.
Okay. What platform?
Suze. S-U-Z-E. I don't know what platform.
Okay, sorry. I was like, Jackie,
I don't know anything about the buttons on Instagram, and I don't know what platform. But
he's come a long way in 4 years. He knows a lot about technology.
I have learned a lot.
You have. I'm very proud of you for conducting your Zooms by yourself. You deserve a gold star.
Amber. I get good old Jacob. I send him the invite. He says, I didn't get it.
Oh, boy.
I'm trying to see what did I do wrong with the invite. And I tried a different way, and he got it. And I was so excited that he got it. And I said, oh, Jacob, let's go. And we start talking.
You didn't hit record.
I didn't hit record.
Jackie.
Like 5 minutes into it, I'm like, Jacob.
That's kind of like me filming one of our videos a long time ago in slow motion.
Yes.
You remember?
Yes.
Sometimes mistakes happen.
But
what are we going to do?
We're just going to start all over again.
Yep. Just like it didn't happen.
And we did. And
it was fine.
We did. But I thought, how could you not
okay.
hit record?
We all make mistakes.
But I did think, it wasn't that far long ago that I was saying, Amber, can you record this interview?
That's true.
Whatever.
That's true. We all make mistakes, Jackie.
And we all progress.
Except for me.
Except for you. You're perfect.
I'm perfect. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right.
I know you keep telling Cody that every day.
That's exactly right.
But on top of that, not only are you perfect, You went to see a movie.
I did see a movie. This is true.
A movie I did not see.
No, so he can't tell me if he likes it
So
or
what's
not.
it called?
It's called Hard Eyes. It's a rom-com, but also a slasher film. It was kind of gory.
Because it was funny because I had to choose between Love Hurts and Hard Eyes. And I chose Love Hurts.
Did you like Love Hurts?
It was chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, and my review is up. You can go see it. But it's got K Wee Kwan, who won the supporting actor Oscar for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Right.
But he won the supporting actor award. And then his co-star is Adrienne DeBose. You know her?
I know the name.
She won Best Supporting Actor for West Side Story a few years ago. And that's the problem. They are supporting actors. Neither one of them can carry a movie.
Yeah.
Because I thought if Jackie Chan had been in the role that K.W. Kwan was in,
it would have been different.
It would have been different. Not that they aren't good, but they just don't have.
They're supporting actors.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a fair take.
Well, but who was supporting Hard Eyes?
Hard Eyes had a guy, I don't know his real name, but he was in Scream. And
everybody was in Scream.
Everybody was in Scream. And then the girl was Olivia Holt, and I think she got started on Disney Channel.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, she's new-ish to the movie scene. But she's been on Disney Channel for a while. So, I mean, it was a fun watch. But I wouldn't see it again.
It was a slasher movie.
Slasher movie. Yeah. I wouldn't see it again.
Was
but like
it R?
Yeah. Oh. The Scream movies are slashers. I'd watch those any day of the week. Those are great. But this one, not so much.
This new Scream movie is going to have everybody but you in it.
I know. And they need to give me a call.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
They are bringing the guy from Kelly and Mark. Live with Kelly and Mark?
Kelly and Mark.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mark is in Scream.
Yeah. And the new one.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. Mark, what is
Consuelos.
it? Consuelos.
And then Scott Foley, who's on Grey's Anatomy, is in Scream. And his character got killed off like 4 movies ago.
Really?
And he's coming back.
I need to look this up.
I know,
what's her name?
I'm telling you stuff about Scream. That is.
What's the lead character's name?
You mean Neve?
Neve Campbell.
Yeah.
I was about to say Naomi Campbell for some reason.
She's
coming back.
I love Neve Campbell.
She's coming back for this one.
She wasn't in the last one.
No, I don't think she was in the last 2.
I don't know, but she's great.
Yeah, she is great. She carries it.
A long time ago, before you were born, she was in a series called Party of 5 about 5 kids whose parents were killed in an automobile accident. And Jennifer Love Hewitt, you know who that is?
I know the name.
All right. You're as bad as
I know the name because you say it all the time.
I know the name.
I know the name.
Name sounds familiar.
Don't know him, but
I don't have a clue.
Yeah. That's me. That's me with any celebrities that you say.
Somebody came up to me. We were eating the other day, and was saying, "Oh, I watch your videos, blah 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 blah," and blah 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 blah. I'm talking, and they left here. Said, "You don't have a clue, do you?" I said, "Not a clue."
No. Yeah. It's just because you're so famous, you can't know everybody.
No. It's just that I just can't remember names like I used to.
That's okay.
It's
like I said, we all make mistakes.
But
except for me.
Okay, since I'm not, probably won't see Hard Eyes. 1 to 10.
What would I rate it?
What would you rate it?
I feel like giving it a 5 is a cop-out.
5 is average.
I'd probably give it a 5.
Did you go with Cody?
I went with Cody. He doesn't like gore very much, but he sat through it with me because that was our Valentine's date. So he did it for me.
You were a little early, weren't you?
We were a little early. We decided that we wanted to celebrate Valentine's before the crowds hit the roads on Friday. So that's what we did. We'll get ice cream on Friday for Valentine's Day.
You really think that the crowds are going to turn out?
Yes.
I mean,
I do.
I just wonder what your generation does.
They go out. They'll book a dinner.
I think we're going to go out to eat, but we're not going on Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
or we'll go 5 o'clock in the afternoon before anybody gets there.
Avoid the crowd.
Yeah, we've done it. I remember one year we went to Natalia's in Macon, which is one of my favorite restaurants. And they had the Valentine's Day menu.
Mm-hmm. A lot of restaurants will do that.
And so you couldn't just pick randomly. It was like one of two things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we thought, we don't want to do that. We
Right.
want to pick.
Right.
We don't know.
Now you know, though, that they do that.
So we don't do that.
You don't do that.
So we're going to go eat on a different day.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You can celebrate love any day.
Oh, let's cut that.
That's the message that we're giving here.
Love, Actually.
That's right.
Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
You are so stunted in your growth in these movies.
I know. I'm sorry.
All right. Have you done any studying? We didn't have Mailbag Monday this week, and people want to know, did you make your choice? What books are you considering? Because you said when you go to the beach, you're gonna have one book, the Amber Pick.
That's right. Karen's book is actually the only one on the list right now.
Terry read it, loved it.
Loved it? Okay. So that's a good contender. I'll see what we get in the next few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll make my final choice.
Now,
so keep coming back.
Have we got a tentative date of this beach trip yet?
Memorial Day weekend.
Ooh.
That's the hope.
That place will be, wherever you go, will be swamped.
Swamped, I know.
You won't even be able to find a spot on the beach.
You're probably right.
People will be saying,
right.
Move that book out of here.
That's right.
Yeah. Well,
we'll see.
We hope that everybody out there had a great Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Let's see, when this comes on.
It'll already be past.
It'll be past, yes. We hope you had a great Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Hope that you've seen a good movie.
Or gone to a nice dinner.
Read a good book.
Watched a fun movie.
That's right.
What else?
What else could they be doing?
Anything.
But let us hear from you. Let us know what you're doing, because we enjoy hearing from you. That's when I read those things, put a little heart in there.
If you comment, Jackie will see it.
I do. I pore over those things.
He does.
And,
I can vouch.
You don't as much, because I'll say to you, did you see what they said about you? And you're like, huh?
Jackie,
I know.
I don't have time.
Busy. Just so busy.
One day I will have time. Just not now.
This has been our take on what's going on post Valentine's Day. This has been Jackie K. Cooper with
Amber Howell.